Welcome back, students. We are on the next chapter, that is algebraic expression. So we have already dealt with numerical expressions like this. Numerical expressions. Right? For example, this one here. If I write something like this, 2 square plus 3 plus 7 into 5 plus 10 by 5. We have not taken any negative, na? Let's take this as minus 10 by 5. Okay, so something when I give you something like this, how do you solve it? We use BOD mass, right? So there is no bracket here. So first thing that we solve here is of, that is power of this number, so that we get as 4. And then division, there is a division here. So next thing that we solve is 4 plus 3 plus 7 5 35, then this and this. Okay, so we have solved these two individually and written here, and next step would be to add and subtract all of these things. Answer to this is 40. Okay, so if I give you something like this, you can easily simplify it into 40 here. Okay, but what if I add variables in an expression like this one? Okay, so what are variables? Why do we need variables? Now for example, if your mother bought chocolates, let's say 10 chocolates she has bought, and you and your sibling, that is there are two children. Okay, two children are there and 10 chocolates we have. Okay, so we can always say that next time, mom, whenever you buy any number of chocolates, we are going to have half and half. So here we have 10 chocolates. So in this case, let's say children's name are, so these two kids will get, the Aditi will get 5 chocolates and Apurva will also get 5 chocolates. Okay, but you tell your mother that next time whenever you buy chocolates, we'll always have half number of chocolates, right? So now when I introduce this variable here, कितने भी chocolates हो, आप कितने भी लाओ, हम आधे लेंगे. So what we can write it as? We can write it as there are x number of chocolates and Aditi will get x by 2 and Apurva will also get x by 2 number of chocolates. Right? Now this has become an algebraic expression. Okay? You can find number of applications where we can form an expression first. Okay, this is my expression, for example, and I can put whatever value according to the situation in that expression and get the value of expression. Okay, so if my mother buys, let's say 50 chocolates, Aditi will get 50 number of chocolates. Okay, then Aditi will get x by 2, that is equal to x equal to 50. We have x equal to 50. So x by 2 equal to 50 by 2 equal to 25 chocolates, and Apurva will also get x by 2 equal to 50 by 2 equal to 25 chocolates. Right? Now we'll solve lot of word problems based on this chapter. So I'm going to leave these expressions and examples and situation up to those questions. But now you have understood that why and how would we need variables. Now variables can be taken as any alphabet. Instead of x number of chocolates, I could have simply taken a number of chocolates, or y or z or p, anything for that matter. So variables can be taken as any alphabets over here. Okay, so when we have an expression in form of combination of variables and numerals, या फिर number, then that expression is called algebraic expression. Now when I say combination can be made with, for example, look at this expression over here, x square plus 3xy minus 7, right? So this is an algebraic expression. Combination matlab here we have added and subtracted these terms over here. Okay, so next definition is terms. Okay, when I say the whole combination, when I refer to whole combination, I can call it as algebraic expression. But when I just say that this algebraic expression has x square, 3xy and minus 7, I am calling them as terms. Terms मतलब इसके parts जो मिलके combine adding और subtraction से होके what they form is a complete algebraic expression. Okay, now so these terms also can be divided into these two factors. We call these as factors. Abhi terms mein factors are multiplied. Okay, or we can say if I have something like this x by 2, so in this case these factors are divided, right? So multiplied और divided रहते हैं factors, so उनको बोला जाता है factors. And terms का combination, that is operation कौन से addition and subtraction से बनता है एक algebraic expression. So what we can say is multiplication and division से जो combined रहते हैं वो रहते हैं factors of terms, और addition और subtraction से which are combined वो रहते हैं, वो बनाते हैं algebraic expression. So what we can say that lot of factors make a term, and lot when multiplied or divided, okay, and lot of terms when added and subtracted make an algebraic expression. Okay, so let's take some examples and then we'll jump into algebraic identities. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll first see few examples of algebraic expression, and then we'll start with addition, subtraction and types of algebraic expression and so on. Let's see few examples here. Now these are few examples of algebraic expressions. Okay, so let's try and identify terms and their factors here. Okay, let's take x plus 3. Now what are the terms here? Terms are x and 3, and factors x and 1 and 3, just 3. Okay, so let's take the second example here. 2y minus 5. Terms here are 2y and minus 5, and factors of those terms are 2y, 2 into y, this is not x, this is into, multiplied by, and minus 5, just minus 5. Okay, so basically these numbers which come without any variable, तो उनका जो factors है, we take the same number as factors. Even if we are given 15, we don't write 3 into 5, we simply write 15. Okay, so constants are written the way they are given, we don't have to factorize them as well. Okay, so let's take third example, 3x square. Now here the only term is 3x square, only term, there is only one term in this expression. So terms are 3x square. Factors of this term are 3x square can be written as 3 into x into x. Next example is 4xy plus 7. Terms here are 4xy and 7. Okay, and factors are 4xy, 4 into x into y. Even here we don't have to factorize this 4 into 2 into 2. Okay, we just write it as 4 as it is. The constants, that is numbers, are written as they are given. Okay, and factors of 7 are 7. Next question is, let's see, it is minus 7z and minus 7z. Here also we can see only one term. Okay, so terms are minus 7z. Okay, and factors minus 7z can be written as minus 7 into z. What is the next problem? That's y square. Y square. Here also we can see only one term, so we write it as y square, and factors y square, y into y. You can also write it as 1 into y into y, because where there is no number written, we can assume 1 multiplied there. Okay, now this discussion takes us to these few definitions. I just said something like constant. I said constants are taken as they are given, so constants, and then we come to discussion of coefficients. Okay, so constant in an algebraic expression means numbers, okay, numbers which are not accompanied by any variable. Here constants, in above examples we can identify constants here, okay. We can see that this 3 is not accompanied by any variable, so this 3 is a constant. Here this -5 is a constant, there is no constant here. We have this 7 as constant here, okay. So the numbers which come without any variable multiplied to it are called constants of an algebraic expression, okay. So why are they called constants? Because whenever, okay, whenever I put some value of this variable here, now let's take x plus 3 as an example. X plus 3 as an example, if I put some value of x in here, I can put x equal to 1, okay. So value of this 3 doesn't depend on variable. This 3 is going to be 3 only, so its value does not change. That's why it's called constant. But x ka value I can take anything. X equal to, I can take 1, -1, anything I can take, okay. So coefficients are, next term is coefficient. They are the numbers which come as factors of this variable term, okay. So here we can see in this example, x के साथ कौन सा number है? There is no number, so we can write 1 as multiplied to this term here. So we can say that 1 is a coefficient of x here. Then in this expression here with y, 2 has come as multiplied factor. So here 2 is a coefficient. In this algebraic expression we have 3 as a coefficient of x square term here, okay. Similarly we can say 4 is a coefficient of xy. Now when I say coefficient, I can have two types of coefficients, okay. Wait a minute, okay. When I say coefficient, it can be a numerical coefficient or a literal coefficient. Now literal means alphabet wala. So literal means that maybe I can say in this example up here, in this 4xy plus 7, let me write it down there because it's very 4xy plus 7. Now here if I ask what is the coefficient of this y here, then I will write 4x is literal coefficient. Literal coefficient, that means a coefficient which contains both number and an alphabet, that is variable here, okay. So variable जो जिस coefficient में आता है, that coefficient is called as literal coefficient. And numerical coefficient, then I'll have to say what is numerical coefficient of xy. This is the term. So numerical coefficient of xy is 4, but literal coefficient of y or x is 4x or 4y respectively, okay. So coefficients are the numbers which come, numbers or literals, right. यहाँ पे literal भी है ना, so 4x is a literal. So numbers or literals which are accompanied by a variable, they are called as coefficients. Now depending on number of terms that are in an algebraic expression, we can classify given expression as monomial, binomial, trinomial or a polynomial, okay. Now there is a different definition of polynomial here. You'll learn that in next standard, that is class 9, but as of now we'll not get into that polynomial definition. As of now we'll consider an algebraic expression as a polynomial only, but it's not so. We'll learn that in next standard. So let's say the if I have, you can guess what is monomial, what is binomial, what is trinomial from their name. So monomial means an expression, an algebraic expression where you have only one term, an algebraic expression where you have only one term, okay. It is called as monomial, okay. For example, we can say x square or -7zy or anything. You can take anything, but it has to have only one term, okay. 3xyz, it can have as many variables as you can add. But let's not take any what can I say, complicated expressions here. We'll just have simple expressions. But the concept is that if that expression has only one term in it, then it is called as monomial. Next is binomial. I think you must have guessed it right, that binomial is an expression, algebraic expression, where you find only two terms. Okay, so an expression containing two terms is called as a binomial expression. Example can be x plus 3 from above, 4xy plus 7, or we can say 13xyz minus 5, or minus 3y cube plus 2. All of these examples have 1 2 1 2 1 2 two terms. So these expressions are called as binomials. Now the third one is trinomial. Now you must have definitely guessed this one right. An algebraic expression which has three terms is called as a trinomial. In this example, we can take as let's see, x plus 3xy minus 7. This has three terms. It's a trinomial. Okay, I can say minus 7 z cube y square plus 2 minus 3x. All of these are trinomials. Okay, and now for polynomial, polynomial is an expression which has more than three terms. Okay? Poly means many. So an algebraic expression which has more than three terms. For now, you just think of this definition as your definition for polynomial, but the true definition of polynomial you'll learn in next standard. Okay, so which has more than three terms is called as polynomial. So what I want you to do is I want you to write examples for polynomial. Let's stop here. These are all the basics that you need to know for studying this chapter. Okay, so we have let's revise what we have covered here. We have first covered what is an algebraic expression. What is an algebraic expression? Then we saw terms and factors, right? After that, we saw constants, coefficients, right? And after that, we saw types of algebraic expression, which are monomial, polynomial, and so on, right? So these are the things covered here in this lecture. And next lecture, we'll see what is value of an algebraic expression, and next topic, that is addition and subtraction, multiplication and division of algebraic expression. So this is it for now. See you. Please like, comment and share my videos. Also subscribe to my channel. Thank you.